Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Infinite Campus Parent Portal. The Infinite Campus Parent Portal is an online website and mobile application where parents can obtain updates on their students' progress, including grades, assignments, attendance, and assessments. It allows parents to complete the online registration and will enable changes to email and contact preferences. The application also keeps the most current immunization records. The portal is available in other languages. Today we're going to look at 3 important areas to focus on when monitoring your child's progress: attendance, grades, and class assignments. To access the Parent Portal, open a web browser on your computer and type in www.washoschools.net. You're going to go down to where it says Quick Links. And here, you're going to look for Infinite Campus Parent/Student Login. Here is where you'll be able to log in to view your child's progress. You'll be given 2 options, Campus Student and Campus Parent. The one that you want to select is Campus Parent. This is where you enter your username and your password. If you've forgotten your username or password, you can click on either one of these links and the computer will help you reset them. Or you can always contact your child's school and they'll help you reset it. For now, I'm going to be using a fake account, so I'm going to switch over to that tab. I've already entered my username in here, so I'm going to type in my password and then click Login. On this page, you'll be able to see messages from the district, from your school, and messages from teachers. If you click on the tab that says Inbox, this is where you'll find the messages from your child's teachers. Over on the left-hand side is a menu of options. If you click on one of them, you'll notice that over to your right-hand side, there's a little icon of an individual with a little drop-down arrow. If you have more than one student in the school district, this will allow you to select a child that you want to look at first. If you only have one student in the school district, you won't see this. It'll just open up to your child. I'd like you to keep in mind that elementary students will have the same schedule for both terms. In this case, I'm going to select Hugo. He's in elementary school. And his schedule doesn't change. So we're in term 2 right now, and I clicked on term 3 and term 4, which would be next semester, and his schedule and teacher does not change. For students who are in middle school and high school, they will have different teachers in some courses, and their schedules will change as well. So if you notice that between term 2 and term 3, Diego's schedule changed. When selecting attendance, make sure you're in the current term. In this case, since I was just showing you term 3 and term 2, and I'd like to point out that we are in term 2 right now, which started on October 19th and ends on December 17th. However, since we just it's not been so long since we've started it, there's not a lot of data here. So I'm going to go back to term 1. When selecting attendance, make sure you're in the correct term. Right now we are in term 2, which is the current term, and the date range on that is from October 19th through December the 17th. But here there's not a lot of history to show you. So I'm going to go to So I've selected attendance for my fake student Diego. It's important to note that you need to be in the correct term. We are in the correct term at this moment, term 2, which started on October 19th and it ends on December 17th. So right here there's not a lot of history. So we're going to go back to term 1. It started on August the 10th and it ended on October 16th. So you're going to see a summary of Diego's classes, as well as all of his absences and tardies that the school has recorded. Checking attendance is really important, and you'll want to verify that your child's attendance is correct. So I'm going to click on ELA. Here you'll notice that he's got 6 unexcused absences, and it's very important to find out why. So it could have been that Diego forgot to log into Teams to let the teacher know, or his teachers know, that he was doing his work. He could have just gone straight to doing his work and working on his assignments. For students who are in middle and high school, they're going to have possibly up to 7 or 8 teachers, and they're going to want to check in for each one of those classes that they have. Otherwise, they'll be marked absent. So it's really important that you look at the attendance and just check in with your student. Students need to be checking in daily. This lets the teacher know that they're logged on and that they're doing their work. If you notice that there are absences, ask your child if they forgot to check in, if they're on distance or hybrid model. Contact the front office of your child's school if the absences are incorrect. In high school, too many absences in one class can lead to your child missing credits for graduation. It's important to monitor attendance. We can't say this enough. If you have questions or concerns about absences, make sure to contact your child's school. When you click on grades, you'll need to check that you have the current term here too. So right now it automatically defaulted to term 2 because that's where we're at. So I'm going to go back to term 1, and as I mentioned before, the date span is listed right next to the term. In grades, you'll see a snapshot of your child's courses and their progress grades. Start by celebrating and praising your child for the good work he or she is doing. Positive reinforcement goes a long way and will encourage them to continue doing good work. This praise can be about one assignment that they put a lot of effort into, or maybe they struggle through, but persisted and finished their work. We are looking currently at Diego's progress, so I'm going to find one of his courses where he's struggling a little bit in. Science reflects his grade as being a D, so I'm going to click on the little arrow next to it, and this will open up another window where it'll list any assignments, tests, quizzes, work being done. It'll also show any missing assignments, incomplete, tardy work that hasn't been graded yet. I want to point out that with missing assignments that are marked in red, will have a 0 as a grade. Ask your child's teacher to have your child ask their teacher if it's missing or if it hasn't been graded yet. This is a good time too for middle school and high school students. Ask them if they turned in their homework. It could be that the teacher hasn't had a moment to grade it or enter it into her grade book. This is an area that you need to just keep an eye on for them, and also for them to be checking. Help your child advocate for themselves and have them contact their teacher to see if they can review the material for them, or if there are other resources your child could access or use to help them, such as an outside tutoring or a peer tutor. Step in as a parent and contact the teacher for additional help and support if your child is not successful at advocating for themselves with the teacher. I want to point out that missing assignments are often the biggest contributor to lowered grades. Have your child ask your teacher if they can submit the late work or do extra credit. Even if it's for lesser points, these extra points can still help them raise their grade. Okay, I'm going to move into assignments now. So for Diego, my fake student, I'm going to be able to see all of the work that he's done for all of his classes that he has this semester since the beginning of the school year. It'll also list any missing assignments. To find out what all the missing assignments are, you're going to click on the Missing tab. Under the Missing tab, it'll list all of the missing assignments, incomplete work that Diego hasn't turned in yet. When you click on Missing, it'll let you know when that assignment was assigned, when it was due, and the total possible points, as well as the score. I can't stress enough how important it is to have your child monitor himself, herself in the student portal, as well as me as a parent monitoring him or her. You can help your child by making a list of these missing assignments by course, contacting the teacher to find out if they can still be turned in for credit, or if they can be assigned extra credit. Help your child advocate for themselves. Have them contact their teacher to see if they can still turn in their work or if they can get extra credit. And just finding out, telling the teacher, yeah, I turned my assignment in, and then he or she can reply and say, oh, I haven't graded it yet, but I have it. At least you know that the teacher has it. Work with your child and encourage them to complete their work. It's important to talk to your child and setting family expectations. Research tells us that one of the best things that families can do is to set high expectations for their child's learning and holding them accountable. Expectations are different in every family. Sample phrases you can use are, I want you to do the best work you're capable of right now. I know some days can be a struggle during COVID, but we've lost a lot. But your education is still important, and it's important for your future. I wanted to share that we have a mobile app available, and you can find directions on how to download the app under the main Family School Partnerships website under Infinite Campus here. And then click on for instructions on downloading the mobile app. This is available in English and Spanish. If you already have the app already downloaded, one helpful tip is to let the app send you notifications. This helps you catch missing assignments quickly and work with your child before they get too far behind. I really appreciate your time, and if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.